In the last lesson of this video lecture, I have discussed how to perform sedimentation test for the diagnosis of parasitism. Here I will discuss flotation techniques under the indirect methods of qualitative test. Remember that for the preparation of fecal suspension for conducting different types of sedimentation techniques, water was used. But for performing the flotation techniques, flotation fluid are used. Which flotation fluid you will use depend on the types of samples and target organisms. For example, sodium nitrate, saturated sodium chloride, and saturated magnesium sulfate are used for the floating the eggs of common cystod and nematodes and cyst of protozoa, but these fluids are not good for the recovery of the cyst of Giardia species. For the recovery of cyst of Giardia, zinc sulfate is a good flotation fluid. Cheddar sugar solution is recommended for floating the oocyst of Cryptosporidium species, along with the recovery of the eggs of common helminths and cyst and oocyst of protozoa. For conducting all the flotation tests, a fecal sample is required. For so, mix 3 to 5 grams of feces with 30 to 50 ml of flotation fluid and filter it. For conducting simple flotation test, the prepared fecal suspension is kept in standing position for 10 minutes so that eggs can float on the surface of the fecal suspension. Then a test tube is inserted or dipped into the bottom of the suspension and immediately lift off from the fluid and touch the bottom of the test tube on a glass slide. The drops that you take on the glass slide, they are actually the fluids of the upper surface of the fecal suspension adhering outer wall of the test tube. Then examine it after putting a cover slip on it. This is a less efficient test compared to test tube flotation or centrifugal flotation test. Watch the next video lesson where I will show how to perform test tube flotation. Thanks for watching this video.